as you wanted, you have $1,000, technically $2,000 16mm Viltrox 1.4 Nikon Z30 lens to my left. To my right, you have the 1,700 USD Samsung Galaxy S23. But for the most part, I am using the front-facing camera. Right here is 4K, 30 frames per second, shooting at 1.4 auto ISO. Over here, I'm shooting at, let's see, 4K, 30 frames, shutter speed 1/60, auto ISO, and here you should be able to see the vast difference between an APS-C camera versus a smartphone camera sensor. Although, if I flip this around, there should be a little bit difference when it comes to video quality. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to flip this camera around. Technically this is low light. If I turn off this accent light right here, now I am in as low as light as I can possibly go before it just diminishes the quality. I'm using the rear camera of the Samsung Galaxy S23, 50 megapixels on the normal wide lens. To my left here, there is some light coming in from the sun that is setting, but now I'm just going to pull my curtain and see how this looks. Really bad low light settings. My Nikon Z30 is going up to the max ISO setting that I put it at 6400, but I'm shooting at 1.4. Right here is the Samsung Galaxy S23 with the same settings. When you have a lot of contrast between light and dark, it uses a lot of the sensor. It uses a lot of the high dynamic range that full frame cameras, APS-C cameras, have the much more better advantage in comparison to the little sensor on the S23. Let's pull the curtain all the way. Let's see how this looks. On the S23 as well, there is also tap to focus, and it tracks your focus. So it's 2023, going on 2024, and $1,000 smartphone camera can actually keep up with a APS-C mirrorless camera. Of course, you're gonna have much more depth of field, right? If I'm shooting at 1.4, but the S23 does have portrait mode. You're looking at two different images here. Of course, the advantages of shooting on my Nikon Z30 is that I have the ability to shoot in a flat picture profile, which means I have much more flexibility when it comes to color grading, changing the overall tones, where probably on the S23, I'm already assuming super contrasted, very, very saturated, sharp, and you can't really have much workaround room in terms of editing in post-production. Essentially, what you shoot on that phone is what you get. But that does not mean that you can shoot great looking videos as well as photos. But this was just a very simple vlog test. Talking head, I'm not moving. What I'm doing now is go out and about where there is actually a lot of natural light to see how the high dynamic range on both cameras actually do, and can the S23 phone actually keep up with the Nikon Z30. This right here is the S23 portrait mode. As you can see, it gives me that fake bulky background, and I can adjust. So that concludes my video. You guys let me know in the comments which one actually does better. $1,000 smartphone or $1,000 APS-C camera. Both shoot the ability of 4K video. you're looking at 21 megapixels, you're looking at 50 megapixels, depending on which lens you use, but which one is actually better. If you guys want to check out both cameras, link in the description below. Help me, help you. And we live in a day now where, oh my god, you can use your phone as a video camera. Is it going to compare? Of course not. But is it getting close? Not too shabby whatsoever, Samsung. Not too shabby whatsoever. Like, obviously you guys be the judge of this. On one hand, you have versatility, compact size, run and gun, where this right now is the Z30, which is heavier, more noticeable, and you have to really know what you're filming. Of course, APS-C quality is always going to be better. You're looking at a bigger image sensor size, more bokeh, better dynamic range. But cameras have come a damn long way. You're watching Broke Veneer Collective, where we all start with nothing, but you can always create something. Cheers, guys.